Well, hello there. Welcome back. Some of my old builds got somewhat nerfed with that vending machine fix from Facepunch, but that forced me to learn new techniques and improve. I'm committed to YouTubing it, but it's been a while and I'm a bit rusty. So before the more complex stuff, I'll start with something smaller and immediately useful, which you can incorporate into basically any build you have. This here is a compound entrance, but also secretly a bunker. Through a pixel-thin gap between the two square ceilings, you can access locked boxes which are hidden in plain sight and completely enclosed by walls. In this video I will show you 4 variations on this idea, on a scale of least suspicious to best protected. Let's begin. So you can build off of your main base or attached to an external TC, as we shall do here. First you build out a few square foundations from the TC to wherever you want your gatehouse to be, let's say here. Now build a line of 5 temporary triangles from the top of the square, attach a square to the last one, and to it attach the final square that we will upgrade to stone. Oh, and the number of triangles you go out will determine the size of the gap. Next we will build a standard gatehouse entrance using 1 regular door and 1 garage door to equal the roughly 4 rocket cost of large stone walls. And as we come to place the ceilings, deliberately attach the tiles not to each other, but to the 2 outside walls. Then, looking up between them, you should be able to notice the pixel gap. Next we will climb up and close this area with half-high walls and place chests over that gap. Make sure to actually lock them and have your whole team get the codes, as the locks will not be accessible after you close the ceiling. Placing the chests in this staggered manner makes it easier to access the locks. And there they are, entombed for all eternity, hidden in plain sight at nearly no cost to you, the builder. And finally, to prevent the ceiling becoming a grub walkway, complete the gatehouse with metal barricades. Going inside, you can now access these boxes through the gap. One more thing. Quite often, grubs will try grubbing into your compound by building twig platforms on the sides of gatehouses. To deny them this option, just attach some cheap placeables right on the build sockets. This will block any kind of construction. Bet you wish you knew this before? And of course, it wouldn't be a compound entrance without a compound, so clip large stone walls right to these window frames, encircle your base with them, and you're good. Oh wait, there's 2 more things. First, if you're afraid of people seeing you acting all suspicious in here, you can add wooden shutters. And the last potential issue is that there's the tiny chance that someone will actually raid one door and try to soft side this ceiling. It shouldn't ever happen, but it's theoretically possible. Which brings us neatly to the second variation of this gatehouse, for those who care a little less about secrecy and simply wish to be secure against eco-raiding. In essence, we do the exact same, only this time we hide the chests under the floor. To access the chests, just go over the gap and look down. And yes, this is safe against fire and splash damage. The only problem here, as pointed out by Hound, is that the conditional wall sides make it clear something is fishy. If you're not certain about what I mean here, no problem. Look here. On the right, these are foundations. On the left, these are walls. It is very easy to spot the difference, which raises suspicion. Although I suppose you may as well get creative. Maybe you can disguise it as a car entrance. Or alternatively, you could just upgrade it as if to say, hello, I'm a compound gatehouse. There's something hidden here, possibly. Are you willing to bet that it's worth the 7-ish rockets it costs to raid? Oh, and then there's this base we were building around. You probably already guessed it. I did say I'll show 4 variations. So I would definitely invite you to explore this interesting mechanic so long as it works. As you play around with it, you'll probably find a whole bunch of fun things you can do with it. So again, thank you for coming back. I hope this finds you well and that you find this useful. And stay tuned for some of what I think are really strong, nice looking builds. That in the background is our next project, a trio base that's powerful and very easy to build. Thanks again, goodbye, and blessed be.